Now we're talking about Florida Wall Street. Businesses and fabulously wealthy money managers leaving New York to go to a warmer climate, a smaller tax bill. Hardly a new phenomenon. It's the first time industry heavyweights have questioned New York's future as the home of the big finance. Okay, I suspect Florida will soon rival New York as a financial hub. Leon Cooperman, the hedge fund manager who founded New York-based Omega Advisors, told Business Insider in an email, tax and spend has been the Northeast policy. It has to change or New York, Jersey, Connecticut will become ghost towns, okay? Ghost towns. This is a guy that's from the industry talking about there's going to be a ghost town up there. And then some other data. Blackstone, the world's largest private equity firm headquartered on Park Avenue in Manhattan, is opening up an office in Miami with plans to bring 215 technology-focused jobs. Their firm's so-called back office employs handling technology systems from Miami. Then companies aren't just looking. They are signing leases and preparing to physically move employees in before the end of the year to shave dollars off their tax bill. Last year, Florida dropped its corporate tax rate from 5.5% to 4.458. Beautiful thing to hear. In New York, that rate is 6.5%, and in Connecticut, where many hedge funds are based, it's 7.5%. Despite Florida's low rate, a 2019 investigation by the Orlando Sentinel found that 99% of all businesses in the state pay no corporate income tax at all.
Say that last part again.
99% of all businesses in the state pay no corporate income tax at all.
How do they get away with that? 99%.
Let me tell you,
tax.
if they do,
yeah,
good for Florida. Good for Florida. You know who benefits from that? All the employees. Mm-hmm. Those who want jobs. Okay, if I was an employee, I wouldn't be complaining about that too much, because that money is going to get to jobs. Mm-hmm. Jobs creates what? An income for people. When people make income, who do they not rely on? The government. Who wins? The state of Florida wins.
I 100% agree that those places could be pseudo ghost towns, because right now, if you do a cost or a risk benefit analysis, you know, what's the benefit of staying? You can't even eat in a restaurant, okay? And it's not like that's going to change anytime soon. If you have the wherewithal to say, screw it, I'm moving either as an individual or as a company, and there's a better situation there, they're going to flock. I mean, this is real. Yeah. I mean, they are going to blow out of the Northeast. Look, the shutdowns, they're not going to stop. They're just going to find another reason to not allow us to eat in restaurants or something. I am 100% convinced of this, okay? But some states have a different philosophy, and it's across the board. Watch a football game. The NFL should be so grateful that the Super Bowl is in Florida this year, because, look, they're already having about 20,000 fans per game for college games, for the Tampa Bay Bucks, for the Miami Dolphins. They're going to be able to probably put 40 or 50,000 people in for the Super Bowl, as opposed to if it was in a different state that was shut down, they'd have no fans whatsoever. So, I mean, it is just two completely different. We are at a tipping point time in this country. Smart people are making decisions. What makes sense for the long term, and getting the hell out of the Northeast for a lot of people makes sense.
So clearly, this is a conversation that's been going on for a long time in Florida. Again, I live in Miami. The New Yorker, the New Yorkers flooding Miami is nothing new. Obviously, since COVID, people have said, "All right, I can work remotely now. Like, what the hell am I doing at this point?" So my question to you is, because whatever's going on in New York is also going on in California. It's like yin yang, same thing. So at what point do you say, all right, I'm moving from LA? You love LA, you live there. You rail against the policies, you rail against living there, you rail against the taxes. But my question is, at what point do you actually, and I'm not saying this disrespectfully, at what point do you put your money where your mouth is and move?
It's when you have an opportunity, when you have a reason to move. You're not going to do it just for the sake of doing it.
Oh, but just so you know, Tom and his family would be ready to move anywhere if there's an opportunity that comes up.
I'm more personifying what someone would think. I'm not necessarily.
You're not specifically speaking about.
I'm not saying Tom per se, but I am saying give me a glimpse as you live in California, you love it there. I've seen where you live, Manhattan Beach. Yeah. You want to be there, but there's like you're thinking about leaving. At what point do you leave, though?
But are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking.
It's
for yourself, but
it's
also put yourself in.
I'm not going to move for the sake of moving
shoes.
Because it'd be too hard of a sell. It'd be impossible. I have kids, teenager. So that, and my older daughter lives there. So it would have to make sense, and then you go, done. No brainer.
What he just said is most people, kids, family, habit. You're used to it. I've been living there. I know the freeways. I know it's weird stuff. Like when I came to Texas, the most annoying thing to me was getting used to these exits and these roundabouts. You know,
I think it's harder to drive here than L.A.
Yeah, it's
I
very
really
difficult
do
to drive
Dallas.
here.
I'm not joking.
I get lost here more than I ever got in LA. I never got lost.
You have
in
no
LA.
clue how hard it is to Uber around here.
Oh
Dallas.
my
It is.
gosh.
I can't to get an Uber.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going left, right, but
By the way,
stay on this point. And,
Yeah.
and give me some insight because
Oh.
we've been talking about this for a while. But at what point do you say,
Buddy,
screw it, I am moving?
If you're not seeing it already, I mean, you got to realize. So there's a few different camps. The following camps: those who left a long time ago.
I'm not talking about those people.
Let me go through it for you.
Yeah.
Those who left a long time ago. The second camp is those who just left. The third camp is those who are prepared, are about to leave, but no one knows about it. And there are those who are in the tipping point, about to make a decision. Don't think for a moment there isn't a big community of people. If I would have told you Larry Ellison's moving to California, moving to Texas.
That's Oracle.
Oracle.
Yeah, of course.
Would you have said, oh, yeah,
And HP moved Elon Musk. Yes.
Elon Musk.
Yes.
And it's just
these are the billionaire class.
yeah.
They have a lot of reasons to, I'm talking normal people, working people.
Dude, I put my house on the market the other day, just 2 years ago. No joke.
Yeah.
I put my house on the market 2 years ago. For 1 year was on the market. We got
Really?
nothing.
Huh.
No joke. I put my house on the market last week. 24 hours, 2 offers. We gave them 12 more hours to make their final bid till 12 o'clock. They both came to a max offer, full price. And they said, we're in. One can we? Everything just, it's so.
Are you about to make an announcement?
No, I'm not making any announcement. The announcement I'm trying to make to you is the fact that things are moving so quickly that it's like the real estate's like here just going.
Yeah, it's true.
Same
thing in Arizona.
Dude, there's nothing to rent today.
Yeah.
There's nothing to rent today. I'll give you another question. So I was renting a 14-bedroom house in Lake Tahoe. That's where we go for Christmas. We like to go to Lake Tahoe. Okay. Announcement. Lake Tahoe shut down. Heavenly shut down. Ski slope shut down. Everything shut down. God. You can't party internally together. I call my guy. I'm like, dude, what the hell happened? He says, man, I'm sorry. Here, they give the money back, right? It's a fat check. They give the money back. I call my brokers, 3 of them. We would need a vacation rental home. Call on every single place. Hey, how about this place? No, you don't want to go there because they may shut down. New York. How about this place? You don't want to go to Colorado because they may shut down. How about this place? No, I wouldn't go there. So then he says, just look at red states. The guy's a liberal. He said, listen, in a situation like this, as a person on the left, just look at red states. What's a red state? Obviously, Florida is not red, it's purple, but it's a little bit more conservative. DeSantis is running it. He said, your best bet is going to Florida for vacation during Christmas. What a thing to say. See, these are behind closed doors that people who are spending money are realizing where money is going. So people are making, if I want to go to vacation and I want to be by the beach, I want to be summer, golf, all that, you know what? It would have been Arizona. It would have been in Palm Springs. Not today. Now it's the other direction. The way people spend their money.
Is it tough to find a place out there now?
Where?
Florida?
Every house in Palm Beach is sold out.
Wow.
Rent. Everything is gone. The guy's like, look, here's what the guy said to me. Make an offer because this thing's leaving. I'm like, yeah, this is a sales pitch. You know what happened? We lost one of them.
Wow.
So the other realtor that called me says, Pat, I'm telling you, I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. Here you go. Just take the damn money. Yeah. We need a place for the family.
Because you're competing against the world, essentially.
So what they're doing is they're helping states like Florida, Texas, Washington, hence the 3 richest people in the world live where? 2 of them live in Washington State, no taxes, Bezos and Gates.
Tax,
and the other one just moved to Texas.
Yeah.
Musk, no state income taxes. So these are all going to places where they don't pay state income tax. You're going to start feeling this very, very quickly.